So we are passing under Magdalen Bridge now, Magdalen Bridge, 1823, it's down there in the corner, I don't need to remember this one. Cast iron, first constructed, but it's been rebuilt twice since then to take the increasing weight of traffic like double-decker buses. And now we go into the deepest section on the river. So I'm going to mention the word college a lot today. And a college is basically a house for the students. It handles the living, the eating, the administration side of the student's life, and the departments, they handle the education. So it's a different split between the colleges and the departments. So we move now into St. John's College, founded in the year 1511. So St. John's College is all accommodation around us now. So the black and white building, that's Cripps Court. And the building with the ivy growing up the side of it, that is the New Court building. All accommodation. Now, has anybody in the boat been to Venice in Italy and in Italy? Yeah. Pretty much everyone. Did you see the Bridge of Sighs while you were in Venice? Yeah. Very famous bridge in Venice. The original links the palace and the courtroom together. So as people were crossing the bridge, they were going to be sentenced and they would let out a sigh. Here in Cambridge, the legend goes that students live on one side and they get their exam results on the other side. So as they cross this bridge, they sigh as well. So this is the Cambridge version of the Bridge of Sighs. So hands in the boat for me here, guys. They're blocking the river. Yeah, back there is nearer, a lot nearer.
Is there anyone who can take some?
Can you take some?
Oh.
I think they dropped a pole on their head. Right guys, watch your heads here. Heads and hands. Yes sir, number 8. All day, baby. Yeah.
Here we are.
So hopefully by now guys you've seen plenty of examples of why you shouldn't do this on your own.
와, 초록색이다. 더운데 하루 종일 입고 있네.
So we move around the corner now into Trinity College. Trinity is the largest, richest, most successful college here in Cambridge. Founded in 1546 by King Henry VIII. He gave them a bunch of land and money during the reformation of the churches. So they're very, very powerful.
There's actually a lot of his hair in that library as well as his whole walking stick.
So we come around the corner now. On my left hand side will be the Wren Library at Trinity. Designed by Sir Christopher Wren, the same guy who built St Paul's Cathedral in London, if you've been to London. Well, most of you are from London, so you've probably seen that one.
너무 힘들어 보여.
Yeah. I do, fine.
Oh, really?
A couple of cool features about the library. The entire ground floor is just a courtyard. That's flood protection in case the river bursts its banks. The books are stored up high. And if you look at the first floor, you'll see that the window is a slightly weird colour. It's tinted to protect the books inside from some of the sun's UV rays.
결국 라이브는 저 위에 뿐이라는 거잖아. 그래도 많이 됐지. 그래도.
So we are in the waters of Trinity College. I'm going to give you 10 points if you can guess the name. Trinity Bridge is correct. Bro, it's so high out of the water. Look at this. Look how tall I am. So next up we have the Garrett Hostel Bridge, the only public footpath over this section of the river. So if you've walked around town, you might have walked over this bridge. It's the dividing mark between Trinity College, which we're going to leave behind us in a moment, and on the other side we have two different colleges, one on either side of the river. So the left hand side of the boat with the Joad Library and the boats, that is Trinity Hall, similar name, different college to Trinity. That's where Stephen Hawking did his postgraduate degree when he came to Cambridge. And the other side is Clare College, the oldest college on the river. Second oldest in the city, founded 1326 by a lady called Elizabeth Duclair. Elizabeth became known as the Black Widow of Cambridge. She had 3 husbands who all died within 6 months of marrying her. They made her the richest woman in Europe for a time, which is why everyone thinks that she murdered them. Pretty good business plan.
좋은 표현이야, 맞아. 그냥 get married, kill.
둘이 죽었는데 세 번째도 결혼한 남자는 뭔지 몰랐나?
왜 결혼했지?
그러게. 여자가 그렇게 매력적이었을까?
그럴 수도 있지.
그러니까.
찔 수가 있어.
So we're passing under Clare Bridge, obviously, the oldest bridge over the river, the only one that wasn't knocked down by Oliver Cromwell during the English Civil War. And this is the dividing mark between Clare and Kew.
You guys might know that Cambridge is a real centre for biotech. AstraZeneca has an office here, and lots of startups and companies doing clever things with molecules and DNA. And it's
King's College now, this is the most famous one because of that view there that's on all the postcards.
Yeah.
That is King's College Chapel and the Gibbs building. Chapel is the second largest in the entire world. Only the Sistine Chapel in Italy is bigger. It's the highest stone vaulted ceiling, so that upside down V, that roof is the tallest of its kind in the entire world. And it took nearly 100 years to construct the chapel. Now I would just like to point out, if anyone needs a drink at this point, there is a floating bar on the river. So if you need to stop there, give me some warning. You want to? Yeah.
재밌다. 가서 맛있는 거 있으면 뭐 마시자. 같은 거.
Nelson!
저기다.
Anything else, guys?
That's the end of the day, but I'm going to top up the things, make it a bit stronger, yeah? Happy with that.
술이다, 술.
Like New York.
진의 토닉. 와, 술 냄새 들어온다. 술 냄새 나. 네, 지금 럼, 진이 아니라 럼 다른 데가 다 넌 멀잖아. 바로 여기서.
I really appreciate that, alright? Oh wait, 2 drinks. No. Pass this one back. What am I doing? There you go. That's proper. I nearly had a five right there. Could have done a runner then. Right, anyway, thank you ever so much. Sorry about the slip up. It won't happen again. Alright, come by another one. I promise you won't happen again. Alright, take care. Everyone have a lovely day and cheers. Skull.
Right. Okay. That's good.
How's it going? We just bumping, grinding for no reason and all the fun. There's nothing wrong with a bit of bump and grind then, is there? No one ever complaining a bit of bump and grind. Well, I didn't anyway.
So if you went punting last time, you probably heard about this one. People come on this tour all the time. They say, Charlie, I already know about this bridge. This is the one with no nuts and bolts in it. So I say, well, if you look at it, you can clearly see it's got nuts and bolts in it. So that's a lie. And they go, well, the tour guide last time, he told me that Isaac Newton designed this bridge. It's a cool story, but Newton had been dead for 22 years. The reason we call this the mathematical bridge, when we spin around, you will see all of the individual pieces that make up the bridge. They are straight wooden beams, but they make up part of the curve. In fact, if you were to continue all the way around, you'd make a perfect circle. A system of engineering called radial and tangential crossing. That's why we call this one the mathematical bridge. There you go.
That's all rubbish as well. Originally had wooden pins.
이거는 집.
It's a nice photo there. So unfortunately we can't go up into the mill pond there. Bit of a punting turf war, rival gangs, you get it, aren't you? So this is Queen's College, founded 1448, 7 years after King's, by the wife of the man who founded King's College. So King Henry VI founded King's College, and his wife, Lady Margaret, she founded Queen's College. So here at Queen's College, I present to you a contender for the ugliest building on the river. The Erasmus building, designed 1957 by an architect called Sir Basil Spence. It's supposed to look like the opposite bank. It's supposed to look like the trees on the other side. If anyone sees that, you're a liar. But it's got brick columns that are the tree trunks, the skinny windows, that's light coming between the trees, and at the top that concrete is supposed to be a reflection of the grey English sky. Sir Basil is the only architect who wasn't invited to the opening ceremony of his own building. The college received so much bad press during construction they decided not to invite him. He doesn't have another building in town. Now there's lots of buildings like this in every city, including Cambridge, but normally they're not sandwiched between such nice and beautiful buildings. So that's why it sticks out so much. So this is Bodley Court, this is accommodation, King's College third years.
그러니까 우리 학교 같은 경우는 1학년들하고 3학년은 한 15%? 2학년들은 나가서 음악을 하고 그랬거든?
That big white building there, the Gibbs building that I mentioned earlier, the architect, he wrote a book on architectural design. A few years later, a man called James Hogan used that book to design the White House in the United States of America. So that's the original White House.
I'm not fine. I'm not fine.
Ellen! Yeah, this is all. Yeah, no, take it. Do it. Take us a challenge. Take us a challenge.
그 사람. 저 아저씨 부들부들 떠. 처음 하는 거라 부들부들 떨어. 불쌍해.
아빠. 그치? 불안하겠어.
You must have a fountain of knowledge.
So we do have a fountain. It's the flower.
Pen tours are the worst kind of tours. So back under Clare Bridge now. Clare is where David Attenborough studied when he came to Cambridge. Famous name.
아직 살아있지? 오케이.
형 이거 봐.
이게 너무 귀여워.
She's okay. She made it.
네. 아까 그 다친 사람.
So the Jerwood Library here at Trinity Hall is designed to look like the prow of a ship, that big spike up there. Got a lot of maritime law books and records in the library. But what I like about this building is if you look down this side street here, down the No Mooring part, you'll see the older buildings of Trinity Hall. And I think they've done a really nice job of blending the older buildings and the newer buildings. Unlike the Erasmus building, which sticks out, this one is a nice job. It blends in.
예쁘지?
예쁘다.
Back to Trinity now. This is where Prince Charles studied, Isaac Newton as well. Famous names. Prince Charles came with a bodyguard. The bodyguard apparently got better grades than he did. He apparently had a little bit of help getting in, but that's what happens when you're a member of the royal family.
잘 수 있겠다. 지금.
왜? 강아지. 강아지 있다. 그거.
진짜 귀여워.
Earlier, where he was on the front. He was on the front. There goes Lewis.
actually happened. It was up in Grantham in Lincolnshire.
There are many people
We
who walk.
designed it so all the books are on the top floor and the bottom floor is empty. So the water just goes to the bottom and doesn't damage the
So the front of the Newport building here, very beautiful building. This was going to be Hogwarts. They tried to film it here, but St. John's wanted too much money. Bro, it's right-hand drive, fella. Fuck me.
Oh.
Wrong side of the river, fella. Wrong side of the river.
Wetherspoons. Next to each other. 20 minutes away from Nottingham. I was with some other friends. Smoking area. Smoking area is basically a car park with a bunch of picnic benches in it. They're all lined up.
Sorry about that, everyone. We weren't going to crash, and then suddenly they swerved in front of us on the wrong side of the river. Back on the river. How you feel? Feel better? You had a snack? Yeah. Do you have a Snickers bar?
There we go, on the boat with them. They're going to tip it.
Hello, I'm very well. How are you? Congratulations. Who is it? Oh, why are you in this one? Love is laid. So we are back to the Bridge of Sighs now. Lots of people like to do proposals under the Bridge of Sighs. Sounds like a cute idea, but I think people forget that I'm on the boat the whole time, which is a little bit awkward because there's nowhere I can go. And also, if somebody was to say no, you're then trapped in a slow-moving boat for the next 20 minutes, which doesn't sound like an ideal.
Then sigh.
Yeah, then sigh. A lot more than sigh. I think I'd jump in. Oh, we're still over past. There's the bride having a horrible time on her own Henry.
Oh no.
Poor girl.
Oh dear.
I'll be honest with you,
Oh wow.
I don't know how to do this, guys. I really don't.
Watching a comedy. Oh, so hard. Yeah.
So as we come around the corner we go back into Magdalen College. And it was actually here at Magdalen, these were the last people to accept girls to study at Cambridge. They didn't let them here until 1988, 33 years ago. And I'm afraid, ladies, it gets even worse for you. When they finally let the girls in, the boys at the college were so angry they named the day the death of education. They carried a coffin over the bridge ahead of us. They wore black armbands and they flew the flag of the college at half-mast to signify mourning. A little bit of a dramatic reaction,
Yeah.
just a tiny bit.
I love misogyny.
Now personally, I never understood why the boys came to university if there were no girls anyway, but it's probably why I'm not at Cambridge.
근데 가끔씩 그런 거는 이거가 이게 아니라 소리를 이쪽에서 끊어가지고 아빠가 마시고 있는
So unfortunately we are now approaching the final moments of the tour. I would just like to reiterate, when we do come into land, please keep your hands inside the boat for me. I'm going to jump off and secure the boat for you. If you try and get it before it's secure, you'll push the boat away from the side, creating a gap into which you can fall. And I can only rescue you from the river when I've finished laughing, which takes at least 10 minutes. So stay dry, stay in the boat for me. Don't drop any phones in. And if you have any final questions, not just about the history and the things that we've seen, but also what to do next in Cambridge, that's what I'm here for as well. I assume everyone's just off to get food next. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about as well.
Where's good to eat, Charlie?
Say again?
Where's good to eat?
Depends what you like. The market square is closed, otherwise there's a really nice Middle Eastern wrap restaurant. It's like a pop-up store there. If you're around tomorrow you can go to that. Otherwise, on the market square there's Italian restaurants. There's a new Thai place called Giggling Squid, which is, I'm going to try that next week. That's supposed to be really good.
Look how handsome.
같은 컴퍼니잖아 저거 옷이.
But there's if you walk into town, there's every
Yeah.
so depends what you like.
왔네.